Hey, Brett here. So we just did butterfly, and we've got maybe your inner hips have been opened up, but also for me, I get a little bit here. Now, what we're going to do with this next twist is we're going to get here and then here. Asymmetrical pose, we're going to do it twice. And I have it listed for 3 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for 5 minutes because I want this to be a really deep stretch. So let's see. Here we go. There's Chesh. I'll use him as a guide. So I've got my left foot on the ground, my right foot on the ground, maybe a little bit of pillow for my head, but I guess I'll go without. I'm going to take my right leg and lift it up and over my left leg. And if you can only hook your leg, that's fine. If you can do this, that's fine. If you can do this, that's fine. There's no bonus points because all we want to do is use this for leverage. I'm going to now take my left hand outside of my right leg, and I'm going to twist to the side as I keep my right hand just on the ground. Chesh, please stop. So look straight up. Oh, that's a big stretch on my back. Pardon me. Yeah, it's not going to last anyway. Oh well. Alexa, volume down. Alexa, volume up. Annie, hash. Alexa, how much time is left in the timer? I wonder how long I've been going. Okay, well, I don't know how long I've been going. I'll find out. Okay, I'm going to start this short by showing you how to get out of the pose, and then I'll show you how to get into the pose. I've been in this pose for I'm not sure how long, 5, 6 minutes. I didn't keep a timer. So I'm going to untwist my legs. Here's the thing. This muscle from I'm really stretched here all the way down to here. And so I don't want to use any muscles here to come out of this pose. Really key. I've ripped my muscles before because I came out too quickly. So I'm going to untwist my legs. Now I'm old, you might not need to do this, but this is a safe way to get out of the pose. Now I've got the leg that is on top completely untwisted. I'm going to just sort of slide it back along the legs, set the foot on the ground, and then I'm going to twist. I'm using actually my left leg to push my right leg up. Once my back gets onto the floor, it's all good. I'm fine. But I want you to notice once you've done this pose for any amount of time, I want you to really consider or feel the difference in the right side and the left side. I just did my right side and it feels like it's this. It just feels completely different, loose. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now let's talk about getting into this pose. All right, so this is a big twist. And really the key is the twist, not what happens with your legs. So first option, take your left foot and hook it on the inside of your right leg. That's fine. Take your right hand on the outside of your left leg and twist, 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 twist. If you need something to support yourself, that's fine. What I want you to do though is I want you to feel a twist back here. All right. Now, it may not get down into your hips at first. It may not get down there at all, but back here is where I want you to get feel the twist. And then again, come out very slowly. So I'm going to talk more about this, but I'm going to go ahead and get into this pose, and then I will talk a little bit more about some of the underlying principles in the stretching. So I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to take my foot and actually switch over my legs. My left leg is over my right leg, but I'm still going to take my right hand on the outside of my left leg and I'm going to twist, twist, twist. And I'm going to twist all the way over. I'm looking straight up and my left hand is just dropping off to the side. I've got a big twist right now and I'm only feeling it in my back at the moment. It's not in my hips yet, but it'll get there. So wet noodle. This hand is just resting here, but my whole body's pretty much relaxed. I'm letting gravity do everything. Principle one, wet noodle. If you can't be wet noodle, lock out, but wet noodle is your good base default. Breathe to relax. 4-8 breathing into an inhale of 4 and an exhale of 8. That'll calm you down. And when you start to do these kind of poses, they're uncomfortable. Eventually, you get used to the discomfort. You say, "Oh, this is not discomfort. It's euphoric comfort. It's actually causing a little bit of discomfort now but later I'm going to feel great." So you're telling your body, "Yes, things are tight and uncomfortable, but I'm going to breathe and let you know it's okay." So you're actually retuning your autonomic response to discomfort. That translates into your real life. Finally, time. Passive tension over time. Alexa, are there any timers? Alexa, set your volume to 2. Are there any timers? Alexa, are there any timers? Alexa, 4-minute timer. Okay, well, there was a bit of a cut there because I forgot to set a timer. Alexa, volume down. So those are the first three. There's two others that I like to quote. They're not actually technically principles, but I still think they apply. It's how it feels, not how it looks. So if you're using a prop, but you're getting a good stretch, good on you. It's how it feels. Are you getting the stretch where you want to get the stretch? Is the stretch maintainable? Can you hold this? Great, you're good. And then finally, you got to go for where you're at. If you got a bit of an injury, pull back, take it easy. It's okay. You'll work through whatever you're got to work through, but especially as you get older, the body takes as long as it takes to get healed. I messed up my back 3 weeks ago. It's finally mostly healed. I still got a few tweaks, but it's mostly recovered. And I did that by doing plow pose after doing this stretch. In fact, I did it. Yeah, well, it was after the stretch. So I don't plan to do plow pose after doing twister ever again because it's almost guaranteed to do damage to my back. And that's because to get out of plow, I use the same muscles that I'm stretching. And so I can't really use them safely for several hours. So don't do anything for 4 hours after doing this kind of a stretch because you've both turned down your nervous system and you've also destabilized your muscle by design. And so now the stretch has moved down into my hip. I don't feel any stretch in my back right now. My back is completely fine, but it was stretching for a while, but now I can feel the stretch in my hip. My shoulder's getting a little bit of a bit of a stretch as well. Alexa, stop. All right. I don't know how long I did that side either. But now I'm talking to nobody, so it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm very stretched. Okay. Now, butterfly, whatever it's called. I'm just going to do this right here. I'm not going to do this as a separate video. Oh, wow. That's a little tight. Very slow, side to side. This is not a stretch the way I'm doing it. I'm doing this as a dynamic movement, but I'm sort of just integrating everything I've just done. But I'm going to take this out of the sequence and increase the time of the twister pose. Hello, Chesh. Ooh, wow. How long did I twist my right freaking side?